Hello, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and welcome back to another PlanElt Zoo community stream. We have been waiting for you guys to come on in, be looking in the chat, seeing who's here. I've been seeing Heather, of course, our wonderful moderator, here to help as always. I've seen Oedicus pointing out no bunny, which you're right, this week I do not have Fran with me, but for those of you who have looked at the description or had an idea instead, I have a very special guest. So say hello to Jens.
Hi, I'm the special guest.
You're back again.
Yes.
You've not been back since episode 2?
Probably, yes, because I was behind the scenes for episode 1.
Yes.
Just in case something happened, and then episode 2, I was a guest. Yes, so it's been a while.
It's been a while. You excited to be back?
I'm very excited to be back. I very much look forward to seeing how your zoo has grown, because I haven't been able to keep up with the other streams.
Yes.
But I'm very excited to see how things look now in your community zoo.
There has been a lot of developments.
I bet.
The red pandas that you picked to get ads have caused us nuisance, Ray.
Oh, whoops.
They somehow managed to escape at one point, and we still don't know why, but they haven't done it since. So we're just accepting it.
Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, I guess they're just like that sometimes.
Yeah, they're just having some red panda mischief fun. Yeah. So let's take a look and see who all we see here this time. I'm seeing Swifty Folklore back for another stream, so hello. Hi to Jay Rasek. We showed off their build in last week's stream that they made specifically for PlanElt Zoo. So if you didn't see that one, you should go check it out.
Do it.
And of course, I'm seeing Fran in the chat, who is dearly missed not here this week, but I'm glad that you're here, able to join in from the chat on the sidelines anyway.
Yes, we love to see it.
Without further ado, I'm going to jump on over to the game.
Ooh, I see Ivan is here as well, really loving your jacket.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had a slight dilemma before I came on stream where I discovered that what I was actually wearing was not green screen compatible, and the entirety of it was bright yellow and just disappeared. So I went and got my jacket instead, which means I'm repping Scotland.
Hell yeah.
Not to be a stereotype, but I do love the tartan.
You did mention before the stream started that you did feel like you were being very Scottish today.
Yeah, well, I was called out at lunch for the fact that I was drinking Iron Brew. And they were like, wow, you really are a stereotype. And I'm there just like, yeah, I am. I really am.
Sometimes it do be like that.
I even own a kilt, and I do actually really enjoy haggis. What can I say? Born and bred. But
I've never had haggis. Anyway, go on.
Ooh,
We can talk about that. We can talk about that later. Let me see your zoo.
It's so big compared to where it was when you started.
It's grown a fair bit. I see that you still have the badgers, which is lovely.
Well, yeah, we're not going to get rid of them.
No.
They might have a simple enclosure because they were the first, but they were my first step learning here. First step in building my first ever sandbox zoo. They have changed slightly in that now they are all called variations of my name.
Elta Ninja is very good, yeah.
This one was a fan name, and somebody from the community decided to decide that, which is why for a while this was my handle on social media.
Very good.
But almost all of them are variations of me.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Because, of course, this is where I am. And then...
Go on.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, Fran decided on fallow deers, and they are named after Fran. So not all of them, but
Some of them.
where is... Wrong page. You're not the one that has it. So Sophia is Fran's middle name.
Okay.
So then we named one of the babies Fran, I believe, after Sophia had a baby. Yeah.
Aw, that's adorable.
So these are Fran's enclosure.
Aramis is asking, where's Eltan John?
Why Eltan John?
It's funny.
Oh, wait. Two separate words. That makes way more sense. I was picturing it just like the in at the end of my name changed to John for no reason.
No, it's Eltan John, like as one name. So I
This
guess
makes
that's...
much more sense now.
Yeah.
1 second. Let me see if we have any more badger babies. Because if so, we can fix this. The only extra one we have...
There's Rowan.
Yeah, but we were keeping Rowan as like my one baby. Sorry, Rowan. Your name's getting changed.
You are now, I hereby dub thee, Eltan John.
Perfect.
Yes. Amazing.
It's now the entire enclosure. So anyway, when you were here, we did have this little fairy tale area leading down to your red pandas.
Yay.
So here they are. Their enclosure's fully finished off. And we even decorated it a little bit. So they have a fancy little viewing area.
Oh, that's amazing. That looks great.
Thank you. I think it really adds to just the aesthetic for it.
I think it really does, yeah.
And we kept this going when we went on to the fallow deer because we gave them some grapes as vines wrapping around the top.
I like it.
It matched well because Fran demanded grapes because she is Greek.
Cool. I like it. And is this one of the sort of prefabricated decorations that you can just sort of stick on the walls, or was all this placed by hand?
Placed by hand, but it is a case of if you go on to the vines. This is where I'm going to find completely the wrong vines. I'm just going to click on the item. It's much easier.
Almost had it.
Because I can't remember the name.
Oh yeah, grapevine.
Sorry, I put vines instead of vine.
It's very important. Very, very important.
But they do wrap, and they are quite long, so it's pretty easy to place them. And then you can just freehand in grapes where you want them.
Love it. That's so great. Fran says, me demanding? Never.
Never once.
Never, never once.
But it did allow us to add in variation in which grape colouring we have, because I could free place them wherever I wanted.
I love it. That looks great. Fantastic.
And then on top of that, we've added in a few community builds and various other things to spruce it up. So we have this little guest pavilion.
That looks great.
I love the fairy lights.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it just looks like a very nice and relaxing place to go and just sit down, chill, have a coffee.
I would love to have a coffee here, enjoy the sunshine. It's been so warm in Cambridge today as well.
It's been great. I love it. I'm done with, I'm a poor Norwegian saying this, but I'm done with cold. Don't like cold. Don't like it dark. I'm very happy that the sun is out.
I'm similar. I'm Scottish and I thrive in like warm weather. The hotter the better, and I'm very happy it's getting warmer. But up here, I do actually need to, this is showing I need to add some more bins here. We've got some trash on the floor, but this leads to a little eco shop area.
Nice.
I wanted stuff that looked quite like greenery heavy and quite natural to match the theming we had going on around here.
That looks great. I love it.
You'll also notice I've continued to add in my squirrels. There's a lot of them at this point.
This could be like a challenge for visitors. You know, like they could buy like a map or something, and it's like, oh, find all the hidden squirrels. And
that's basically the plan, except for at some point when I upload it to the workshop, it's going to be, can the community find all of the squirrels? The problem is I've lost count of all the squirrels, so I'm going to need to count them. But I've cursed myself with this. I'm not going to stop, though. I love them too much. So every now and then you'll find them.
At least then you know that it's possible to find them all, that you haven't sort of hidden them in like weird places.
See, you think, but I keep joking that I'm going to add random ones below the floor, if people aren't going to know. Nonetheless, away from my squirrel magic. So this gap here, I have left, because we currently have a building competition, if you haven't seen. up on our forums. You can go across. And we have listed this space for people to be able to build a decorative item, a scenery piece, even maybe a shop, whatever you think would fit best here. And whichever one we pick for winning, the winner will get placed in the zoo and also can win a penguin plushie.
Amazing. And those penguin plushies are so cute. I should have brought one with me so I could hold it up, but I don't.
Yeah, I didn't bring one either.
Yeah, whoops.
Whoops. But I do love them very, very much, and it felt appropriate to pick the penguin, considering we seem to have gone for a black and white theming with the hair.
Yes.
It keeps coming up, so at this point I was like, we'll stick true with it. Go with the penguin.
Salam Anders says, I still need to figure out something for that spot. Well, you still have a bit of time, I think.
Yes.
Because the competition is running for, another weekish.
Another weekish.
Yes. It ends on Friday. So you have...
It's Tuesday. Ooh, my brain was
so
like, it's the end of the work week. That means like a weekish.
You have 3 days left, but you can still do it. I mean, it's possible to make something there.
Yeah, you got 3 days, but it is a small space. We put the measurements. Jens checked the measurements for me helpfully, and it is just a bit below 80 square meter, you said?
Should be about 80 square meters, yeah. I was able to put down a fence, an enclosure fence that read about 80 square meters. I think you can probably, if you want to, you can probably fudge it a little bit and maybe have something behind and in front of the pumpkin there. But yeah, like generally the square from the one path to the other path and from the right path to the bush should be about 80 square meters.
Cool. So if you aim just a little bit below that, just if you want to be safe, then it's not too big of a space. So even though there might only be 3 days left, you've got a good time if you want to join in.
Just spend some hours after work or something, and then you got it.
This area is a couple of fan builds. You may notice my bias.
Yes, absolutely. I can see it now. The first thing I saw was the sign, and then I saw everything else around. It's like, yes, that is absolutely on point for you.
You could tell it's PlanElt Zoo. It was my first area. I couldn't resist. Considering I keep using every opportunity I can to try and show off the various Hobbiton zoos that are absolutely brilliant on our workshop, I had to. I love it.
I think it looks really good. It looks great. It looks like they've used some sort of, I don't know, there's something about the door that sort of reads like almost Asian, Chinese to me, but it fits in with the overall sort of Hobbit and a fairy tale theme you've got going. So I really like it.
It does. It matches in quite well. I like to, in my head, imagine that the gold detailing is like dwarven.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
It worked well.
There's a lovely pumpkin house.
There is a lovely little pumpkin house. It's even got a mushroom.
Is this also a community build, the pumpkin house?
It is. I've been trying to use community builds here and there because this is a community zoo project. So I want to be able to show off the wonderful things that our community makes. And any excuse to shove down adorable pumpkin houses.
Yeah, of course. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Exactly.
If you have that opportunity.
We also have the gigantic bee sculpture that somebody made.
Oh, yes.
Which I love, even if it does mean that we're maybe terrifying some people with gigantic bees, but I think that's worth it.
I think they'll get over it, hopefully.
But what it does do is distract from the real threat, because as you go past the bee, bam, there's a dragon.
Oh, no. Oh, there's the dragon.
There's a dragon.
Beware of dragons. Keep out danger. Dragons? Nonsense. There hasn't been a dragon here for over 4,000 years. I may be misquoting a little bit, but...
Paraphrasing, you're fine.
Paraphrasing. Thank you. Yeah.
In here, it even has lava.
Yes, it does. Wow, that's incredible. I also like the smoke coming out of the mouth and the nostrils.
Right? The detailing that Jurassic did on this is incredible. This full area, when you go inside it, has multiple little exhibit animals.
So you've got things inside it too?
Yes, if I can pan through. So when you go through, it's all of your exhibits.
Oh, that's so great.
And it's all detailed on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually... even like little water areas.
Oh, wow.
And there's...
Oh, there was a squirrel.
There's a squirrel.
Squirrel spot right there.
That was my addition. But yeah, all of this was just built in like 9 hours straight by Jay Rasek specifically for PlanElt Zoo. And
Incredible work.
could not add it.
Incredible work from Jay Rasek. Absolutely, really, really well done.
It's astounding. On top of that, I've also got a couple of these community builds, which are little like traveling carts.
Oh, I love those.
I work really well for this fairy tale area.
Absolutely, yeah.
Being our little shop, and also this well, which we can use for hiding the donation box in. So it's a little donation well. People can chuck their money in, make a wish, and give some money to the zoo.
I was going to say, it's almost like a wishing well. That's really cute. That's adorable.
I love it. I love it so much. And the last thing I've got added so far is this area, which is like a vet and various other facilities that the staff might need. But you can add a like guest pass so they can walk through.
Oh, nice.
They can see all the plants.
Yeah, there's like a little greenhouse in there.
Yeah, I just thought it was like a really nice area, and it matches really well. It actually looks like a lot of the buildings in Cambridge.
Yes, it absolutely does. It's kind of the same style.
Very Eurocentric.
Oh, squirrel.
There's a squirrel.
I feel like the dogs from Up now. Just going squirrel.
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 That's what our guests will also feel like. So yeah, it's come a long way since you were last here.
Yeah, it's amazing. It looks really, really good.
But nonetheless, we still have so much room.
There's so much room. My God.
So now we need to decide what's next.
Squirrel on roof, indeed.
It's not the only one there, but it's the only one I'm pointing out.
Oh, really? Interesting. There's some great puns in chat, by the way. Past bees, you're dragging yourself to another statue. Wasps, this, we're doing bee puns now. Unbelievable. Love it.
As the one who has become infamous for all of the puns that I keep putting in the PlanElt Zoo social copy, thank you for doing me proud.
We appreciate it, chat.
I very much enjoy a good pun, especially a good animal pun. But now we are done this area.
Yeah, what are your plans for today?
Well, now that the last little area to finish here off I've turned into a community competition, it's time to start building and exploring with a new area, and I amn't sure what section to go for next.
Okay.
So I figured, why don't we have chat decide?
Let's do it. So are you still thinking of, I mean, the general theme of the whole zoo is still going to be sort of fairy tale, or is it just going to be like different sections that have different themes to it, do you think?
Different sections. So this area ended up fairy tale just because of the community builds I was using. The next area can be a broad theme like that, or it can be maybe Arctic, and we could put things like some penguins down, various other stuff. It could be maybe an Asian area. It could be an African area. We could do an Africa Pack thing. Whatever people want. So put your ideas in the chat. Jens and I'll keep an eye out and see what people think.
There's at least one suggestion from Jay Rasek saying, I think it should move into Africa.
Got a bias for Africa already. I have a bit of a bias for the Africa Pack as well, because it is like the first pack I worked on when I joined.
That's true. Yeah, that was right after the time that you joined the company.
It was like the first 2 weeks or so. Right, I jumped in right in the midst of it.
Just feet first, just.
It was great though, because meerkats are such a fun little friend. They were so cute.
I see there's a question from both suggestion from both Jay Rasek and Iben for penguins, since the giveaway is a penguin plushie, so African penguins or just penguins in general.
We could do that. That does indeed make sense.
It also goes with your black and white hair theme.
It does. We could bring in a little African penguin.
They are cute though. They're very, very cute.
But the question is, do we do an African area and start with the penguins? Or do we do a penguin area?
Oh, that's a very good question. I mean, I like both of those. I think maybe general penguins, just in general. penguin area, and then we can sort of go from there.
But I need to know what theming I'm picking. I need to know what barriers to place. I need to know what scenery to be focusing on.
Mm-hmm. Come on, chat. Let's hear those suggestions.
I'm seeing about 3 comments so far that are all saying Africa.
Yeah.
So.
Bold chimes in with penguin area of hot versus cold.
War of the penguin temperatures.
Penguin parade, African area, penguin area. So it's either penguin or Just Goron also coming with the clashing hot cold thing. Majority rules, Africa wins, says Jurassic.
Oh, right. While the chat decides, I'm going to start buying some African penguins.
Yeah.
Ooh, gold. Right off the bat.
That's nice. That's nice.
And here's where I didn't check how many penguins I need. Back I go. Right.
I think you need at least 1.
Yeah, probably. They don't really mind what they live in, but how big are we feeling?
It said group size 6.
So we need at least 6.
Yeah.
We can have more than 6.
Yeah. So they need water as well.
Yeah. They're going to need a good size enclosure.
Hamster coming in. Newt, newt.
Well, isn't that a blast from the past?
Ah, Pingu. I used to watch that a lot when I was a kid.
Same, actually.
Mm. All right, so we got 1 gold, 1 silver, and then these other ones are bronze-ish, but they seem to be okay.
No. Give me fresh penguins. I can't. Guess we're just having these ones.
There's a fun suggestion here from Just Goron. The path can be like the ocean between South Africa and Antarctica.
You're greatly overestimating how elaborate I can make this build. But
I'm sure you'll manage.
We'll figure out as we go along. That's the fun of building.
Yeah, I mean, just do it by ear. Just do a thing, and then do another thing, and then just do another thing, and then boom, you have a whole habitat, and you're done, and it's cool.
Isn't that how you do everything? You just do a thing and then do another thing.
Yeah, that's how I do live streams. I open my mouth and I make words with that mouth, and then sometimes words come out. Sometimes those words make sense. Sometimes those words are just words that are strung together, but mostly they make sense.
That is a good thing to aim to achieve as a community manager.
I do my best. I try to do my best.
What are we thinking habitat wall-wise? It is a penguin enclosure, so I guess the traditional is glass.
Yes, so people can see through it. It has to be very tall as well if they want to swim.
Are we thinking all glass?
One thing I remember seeing once on a stream that we did, I think this was when we did the aquatic pack. So there was like sort of half glass sort of lake area and then half sort of Arctic or like regular habitat area. So they could like play around in one space and then just sort of waddle over to the water and swim around.
Okay.
Aramis chimes in, glass walls with ice surrounding like you did with the planks.
That's cute. I like that.
Yeah. So like they have this land-ish area.
There.
I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I see the vision. We do need it to be grade 2 and at least 1.5 meters high. Which means I know how high to place it.
And I think, just zoo it, says 3P Music. Just zoo it.
Am I being insane? Why can I not see height?
No, it's there.
I'm also on the wrong one.
No, there's height mode. No, because you adjust height after you've placed all the things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you start off at 2 meters and then you place the entire thing and then you can raise it up or lower it down.
Yeah. Me being too invested in making lots of small animals, I completely forgot.
It's fine.
It happens.
Yeah.
There's many, many things to PlanElt Zoo. But where do we place this? Do we place it here? Because that feels too close to the dragons. Or do I bring it around here and have it on the other side of these trees?
Maybe on the other side of the trees. So it's sort of it's very definite that it's a different area.
I like that. I think that makes sense.
And then you have some space there as well to maybe place out, if you want to place out shops or something else for this area.
I like this. I like this.
Thank you.
Good job, Jens.
Thank you very much.
I also did not have...
All right. I'm looking forward to see what this looks like.
Full warning. I'm going to do that thing again where I make enclosures way too big.
Have you seen my live streams? You know that I'm all about making enclosures that are much too big.
I have absolutely no space perception. Earlier today, this actually happened within the comms team because we were talking about how big 60 inches is.
Yes.
And
I
was like, I have no concept. And Fran told me it's 5 foot. I still don't know if that's true.
Well, it is, because if there's 12 inches in a foot, then
Is there 12 inches
5
in a
times
foot?
12 is 60.
Math is not
I
my
think there's
forte.
12 inches in a I think there's 12 inches in a foot.
Is there 12 inches in a
But-
foot?
So, this might be not a bad opinion, but this might be a controversial opinion. But metric system is so much better than whatever it is the other thing is.
Imperial?
Yes, thank you. Freedom units don't make sense. That's right. The metric system actually does make sense. Looks at Jens knowing the imperial system better than Eltanin, even though he started from the metric system. I've been on the internet.
I'm just bad with sizes. This turned into a thing, and I'm quite small, so then it turned into gauge it based off of my height, and I was like, we can't just have me lie on the floor as a ruler.
Oh no, I've started metric imperial beef in the chat. Oh no.
I jump between. It depends on what I'm measuring.
Okay. I'm just used to using meters and centimeters.
Yeah, which I also use, but I use feet for height.
I think that's a very, I was going to say British, but like a UK
That is
thing.
a very UK thing.
Yeah, because I've also seen on signs here, they use miles for distance.
Yes, we do. Despite the fact that we use meters for everything else.
Yes. But it seems like most of chat agrees with me. And Heather does point out that 12 inches is 1 foot.
Thank you,
So
someone, for
5
answering that for us.
So 5 feet is indeed 60 inches. And 3P Music says that 60 inches is about the height of a standard human teen. So today I learned.
Taller than a standard human teen. Look at me go. Only just.
All right.
Okay. I've made this 3,000 square meters.
3,000 square meters. That is a lot. They need what, 200? Yeah, I think you can.
Wait, no. We need more than 200 because we also need the water requirement.
All right, that's true. So we
So we
need
need about
around
350.
So we need around 350, yeah. Still though, you can cut off about a tenth of this. Don't worry, it's fine.
I have no concept of space.
It's fine though. It's fine. It's fine.
You sound like you're trying to reassure yourself.
A little from column A, a little from column B.
Oh boy.
I think this is good, probably.
Let's go with this. Give me back my
Yeah.
glass.
Yeah. Put down a penguin for scale. Are there bananas in PlanElt Zoo that we can put down for scale?
Can we put down what we could do a rubber duck for scale? No, wait. What am I saying? We could do a squirrel.
Squirrel for scale. Well, all right, but how big is the squirrel then? Do we know that?
I could give you a squirrel compared to a badger.
How big is the badger?
Badger size.
How big is the badger then?
Badgers are badger sized. Here's a badger and here's a squirrel.
All right, they're just about the same size.
The topiary squirrel is about badger size.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
How big is a badger? Does it say how big the badger is?
No.
I don't think so. Does it say it in Zoopedia?
I think we just need to keep building the Baster. Whoops. I think we just need to keep building the habitat.
We do.
Size 75 centimeters long.
Okay. So there's the size of the squirrel.
So about 75 centimeters. So now we just need to place out enough squirrels to cover both lengths, and then we know. But also, yeah, Tobias points out that the traversable area, which is what counts, will not be as large as the enclosure area. So
yes.
Yeah, we've got land area of about 1.5
but I'm also still at 1.5
square meters.
We need about 350, and I'm currently at 1,500.
Let's go with that, and then we'll see how it goes.
I was going to shrink it a little bit more. Wow, I really do have just no spatial awareness.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll just, yeah, like Bold points out, EUM, Eltanin units of measurement.
I vouch for this one. That would be so much easier to base off of.
Lex the Hex says, I tripped over a frozen badger once. It was heavy. Do we want to know this story? Maybe.
I'm at like 750. I'm going with that's reasonable. They can just have a luxurious habitat.
Yeah. That's good. 750. That gives us a lot to work with, right?
Yeah. Let's go with that. What I am going to do, though, is... Do I want to change the type of any of these at the back?
I think, yeah, that could be cool. And then sort of the back area there is where they, you know, run around and have a good time. And then the other sort of front areas where they swim. I think you also need to make sure that the gate isn't in water.
That's manageable. But I need to decide what type to have this. I was just splitting it. I shoved a wood on to show an obvious split. But we need to decide what type to have the back side of it. I feel like concrete makes sense.
Yes, I feel like
corrugated looks mean. I don't like the corrugated one.
No, it's a bit too industrial, I guess. I think concrete makes sense because I think that's what they use in most zoos that have these sort of aquatic areas.
I think so. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and concrete lasts longer, as Heather points out.
That's a good point.
Very good point.
Okay. Now I need to add in some water. Because they want to be able to go splash.
And we want to see them go splash.
We do. So if I build up an area right round this front.
Very much looking forward to this.
And I can be generous with it because we have a way too big enclosure.
Splashy, splashy.
Get some more textured depth in there.
Yeah, it's a good idea to give them, like, yeah, different sort of areas to swim around in as well.
Indeed. So how high are we putting this water?
I mean, if they're going to slide into it, maybe it should be all the way at the top, like there, yeah.
Do we want it like that, though, or do we want them to be able to just, like, walk down into it? That feels like not enough water.
No, it doesn't. It feels a bit too shallow.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the way at the top seems... Yeah, that seems decent.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's better. And then we will quickly get our penguins sent here. So, give me my animals.
A bit of zoo fact from Ivan here. They do use reinforced concrete mostly for these types of areas, usually covered with wood or fake rocks on the guest side to break it up a bit, but concrete is the base.
The more you know.
Yeah, so we are, I wouldn't say we're 100% zoo accurate, but we're mostly accurate.
I always like it when our community comes in with incredible zoo facts. They know so much about zoos and how they're structured.
Yes, absolutely.
I have stuck it on normal play and sent for our penguins to get sent here.
Looking forward to it.
So while they're on the way... See, I have now a traverse, but that's fine. Yeah, I know, I don't have staff areas. I'll add more at some point. It's fine. But while that's happening, I'm gonna update the paving. Because I'm thinking, should the pathing change now that we're in a new area?
That's a very good question. I mean, it depends on what kind of theme you want the area to have.
True.
So you have, so yeah, I think wood is very fairy tale.
It is. I am adjusting this so as I can add in curbs for it coming out of it.
Maybe some bricks or something. That'd be cool, I think. Oh, and Eben, of course, points out that I pronounced their name wrong, and I'm very sorry about that. Being the European I am, I should have done it the correct way, but I'm sorry, but I've got it right now. Eben.
I kept doing it for the first several streams, so
Yes.
you're not alone.
We're about to have a panda baby.
Why?
There we go.
Just so as they can get to it.
Oh, I think what could be good is if the gate is on the side of the one concrete fence there, and we just have like a staff path going.
Ooh, I like that. Yes,
Yeah.
I can adjust that in a second.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go over and wait. Did I accidentally send them and then have the guests yell? Oops.
No, I think
Please do not abandon my
relocating
penguins.
to destination not set. I think it's because you didn't
have it
a
connected.
path to the area.
I was fixing the path and I didn't think it through, and now they've abandoned my penguins in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, the keepers have just like, I'm done with this.
They just dumped the penguin on the floor.
Let's just put it here and we'll fix it later. It's fine. It's like, yeah.
Anyone could have just stolen the penguins.
All right, is that all of them? I think so.
One more.
One more. Shamiso. Let's get them to their new home. And then I think we can just leave the gate as is until they've actually
Until they're all in.
until they've actually been delivered.
Yeah, we don't do anything until these penguins are finally home. Here they come.
Never disrespect the penguins, says Hamter.
I didn't mean to. I got distracted and I was excited for sorting paving. I accidentally abandoned all of my penguins.
Yay.
Come on, bring the others. There you go. They're all frantically running, being like, oh no, we left the penguins to the floor.
Oh, look at them waddle. Look at them waddling.
Look at them go.
Yeah.
Go enjoy the water.
Yeah, they're just immediately like, oh, we're cold. No, we're too warm.
Yeah.
Need water now.
Don't worry, I will sort this habitat for you guys in a sec. We just need 2 more of your pals. This one's been abandoned again. Come on.
Oh no. There we go.
And this one's
It's
on
the
way.
move.
Look at them go.
Yeah, it's en route. Hut. I gotta say, those zookeepers get a lot of exercise in transporting those animals.
Mad respect for being able to run like this, carrying a box that size with a penguin in it, but
Yeah.
also worried for the penguin.
I'm sure it's fine. It's probably covered in straw or something.
Stuffed in like a plushie. Okay. One more to go.
Yeah.
Come on. Bring us, please.
Yeah, it just needs to be picked. It just needs to be picked up by a zookeeper. There's probably someone running to pick it up right now.
This poor penguin. I don't want to change anything in the habitat until this penguin's been rescued. Here he goes.
Yeah, look at him row. Look at him row.
Look at him go.
Penguin.
You can do it. Penguin acquired.
What a penguin.
Good to go. Now make it all the way back.
Keepers be getting their cardio in. Not to
Keepers
mention-
have got some hell of an exercise routine.
Yeah. Oh no, there's Just out of the way. I need to get the penguin. Yeah.
Everyone,
too many people.
move! There's a penguin emergency.
Move, penguin emergency. Move. Just go.
I feel like I should have just shoved them a temporary path up here so they could get there easier.
I think it would have been the best way to do it, actually.
It's fine.
Oh, this poor guy being pushed in by the zookeeper.
You're not allowed to view the animals. The penguin needs rescued.
Oh, you've got a lot of people in the zoo.
Yeah, they keep complaining that it's too cheap because they think the zoo should cost more.
Well, okay. I guess that's a complaint to have.
Yeah.
Balloon.
I'm like, I'm glad you think it has value, but I'm trying to give you an affordable family day out.
All right, just about.
We're getting there. Don't worry, there's less people around here.
All right, now sprint it. Come on, go, 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 go. Oh, that poor family being pushed along. Come on, little keeper. You got this. You got this. Just a little more.
You're doing so
there
well.
We go. You're doing so well.
Look at this little
Super
tiny congregation of people watching the really unhappy penguins.
They're still taking selfies with the penguins. And they're just waddling around. Woof, there we go.
There we go. Now,
Nice.
keeper, please leave. And right, we're good. We're good. Back to pause.
Yeah.
So,
Penguin emergency.
now we can... I'll place another door and then... Let me... How do I move that? Yes. So if this goes round here...
Yeah.
Stick it probably near the... Oh, no. It's going to need to keep it even. About there.
Mm-hmm. Maybe the other way around.
That's that. Yep. Was busy thinking about placement in relation to barrier symmetry instead of...
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just, staff path. Woo.
Staff path.
Staff path. Woo.
Jens and Elt's hit you song.
Sorry, I just had to.
No, as you should.
I think it's brushing up just against the fence there.
Yeah.
But maybe if you do the grid.
Let me. Why?
Yeah, I think it's the...
Fencing.
Probably. I mean, just have it go out. Yeah, just one.
That's so long. I don't want that. Let me just do it at a slight angle. It's still...
I think there's something obstructing.
There's definitely something there.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not just the path. I'm not crazy.
Maybe if you unpause it.
Maybe?
Could be the terrain as well.
Could be the terrain.
Is there a bush there? May need to take off the flattened terrain option, says Jay Rassick.
Good point. Good point.
For the path.
Flattened terrain is off.
Try to turn it on then.
Let me try that. I was just double checking now that we'd paused and unpaused. It wasn't working.
Nah, same thing.
Terrain modification failed. Let me do it at a way wider angle and see if it'll...
I think you need to untick flattened terrain again.
Oh, thank you.
No worries. That's what I'm here for.
Oh yeah, I was trying it at a wider angle.
There we go. That works.
It works at a wider angle, so we'll just work with that.
Nice. You tried turning it off and on again. Look.
Okay. And now... For now, which path will we have come up here?
Oh, I like the mosaic.
We've got the mosaic. We've got, like, if we're going to go some traditional stone.
I like stone.
What else have we got? We have gravel. I don't want this because I just don't feel like it'd be nice to walk on.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, a lot of people... Yeah, I mean, you see people there have, like, flip-flops on. That's going to be horrible to walk on. I like that, though.
That is nice.
Yeah, I'm thinking, like, brick or some sort of mosaic.
Some sort of mosaic? That's bamboo. Just pure gold.
Follow the yellow brick road.
We have the natural path, but I feel like natural doesn't suit this area.
No, not really. Oh, that's nice though.
These are quite nice. There's a lot of tile options. I feel like either the mosaic or the rustic.
I think maybe rustic.
Rustic?
I like the look of it, yeah.
We're having you on for a guest, so we'll go with rustic.
Oh, thank you. Boom, 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 boom. Nice.
There we go. Since we need...
Picasso, I like it.
We do need a paving area to come up here. Right, now it is time to...
It's penguin time.
Get these penguins to actually like their terrain. So, terrain brush time. We need a lot more sand. Where am I? There we go. Start with fine sand.
Yeah, I think maybe fine sand along the it's along the water, and then coarser sand up further away if they need that.
Also in the water, because that makes sense.
Yeah. Looking nice. Nice, 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 nice.
I'll fix the area out with, because otherwise it will drive me crazy afterwards.
Sure.
But for now, we just want it to actually go up to the edges of the enclosure.
I think if you hadn't mentioned that, someone in chat would have probably said, hey, you need to go out and fix the sides.
I know. Right, and then if I put down the intensity.
Nice.
I'm not going to be too particular here because I need to come and change it to some soil in a minute.
Yeah, they're going to need... Oh, well, their soil is looking... They don't need that much soil. I think the grass and...
Yeah, but it's the long grass we need to get rid of, which means I need it to be soil and sand.
Yep.
But generally, we don't have our penguins in areas that are just filled with long grass.
No, I don't think that's where they tend to habitate. Yeah, that's the phrase.
Inhabit?
Inhabit, thank you. English.
Who needs it? It's just...
There we go, all green, boom. Print that.
I stand by. The English is just 3 other languages wearing a trench coat.
Yes, stacked on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
So English is the Vincent adult man of languages.
Oh, that was an old reference.
I don't know if BoJack Horseman is an old reference.
But that came from something before BoJack.
I did it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that. I feel like I'm learning a lot on the stream.
Always an educational experience here at PlanElt Zoo.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying you're an educator, is what you're saying.
I can be.
If the need arises.
This is where people then try and quiz me on animal information. I'm like, oh no. What have you started? You know what? At least you're in my domain and it's not on one of our Jurassic streams. Because God knows I am infamously bad.
Don't worry, we'll get you up to speed on dinosaurs.
I know enough. It's just I was never the dinosaur kid.
Sure, that's fair.
I was the animal kid.
Yeah.
Which actually, my favourite animals when I was little used to be penguins. But I couldn't say penguin, so I used to, when my mum would take me to the zoo, ask if we could go see the penguins.
So you were like Benedict Cumberbatch.
Apparently. I didn't know that was a thing, but sure.
It became a thing eventually. And it was very, very funny.
But I was at least... Oh, yeah, I remember this now.
Yeah.
I was little.
Yeah, I was going to say, at least you were a child and not a grown man doing a voiceover.
Yeah, no, I just couldn't say penguin when I was, like, little toddler. But I used to love animals like that. Like, I loved seals as well.
Yeah.
I liked them when they were all blubbery.
They are very, very cute when they're blubbery. When they just sort of, boop, 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 sort of, yeah, bounce around.
I need more deep water.
Yes.
So let's deepen some of the water that we've got.
Let's just crush that terrain down.
this push tool.
Just push that terrain down. Just push it down.
Go, 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 go.
Penguins.
I do not think this is going to end up being deep enough. Intensity up. Why does this not feel like this is adjusting?
Maybe remove the water and then...
Ah!
Oh, that's not...
That
Control Z. Undo.
I do. I did a bad thing. Just did a bad thing. I regret the thing I've did. Okay.
I was going to say, make them like little water caves so they can swim around in.
Make this area much deeper.
Yeah.
I know this looks really weirdly empty because of the barrier line. I'm going to cover it with rocks.
Cool.
Be fine.
Eben coming in and saying, this is really just a TikTok stream now, isn't it? Well, maybe. Who knows?
Look, we work in social media. If you expect us to not be chronically online...
I've been chronically online since I was 15.
That's how we ended up in the career we're in. How is this still...
Maybe if you unpause it.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Boom.
Cool, I'm not crazy.
Yeah. I've noticed that sometimes as well. Like when you fix things and then they're paused, it doesn't always click in, and then when you pause it, suddenly it's just like, oh, no, now it's here.
Yeah, I tend to build paused, so it's a bad habit of mine to forget.
I mean, it's a good thing to build pause because then you know that your animals aren't suffering or anything while you're changing things around.
This one's just exploding in confetti.
Hooray!
It's a penguin!
Oh, I never noticed before that the confetti is the logo.
Oh yeah, it's really nice, isn't it?
I actually hadn't seen that before. That's cool.
It's such a nice tiny little detail, but I don't know, I like the little things.
That's cool. That's great.
As cute as this is, I am going to get rid of that confetti.
Okay,
Just
that's fair.
let that... There we go.
Let them waddle around for a little bit. The poor balloon is just sort of floating away. You can see its shadow there.
I feel like I'm being called out by Eben in chat.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Just a tad. Just a hair.
Look, I could get away with it. It's my job. I'm allowed to be chronically online.
Looks like you have a nice habitat going here, at least.
We've got the basics down, which is what we want.
Yeah, they can swim, they can walk around in sand, and they've got some of the stuff that they need.
We need to remove squirrel from the search bar to be able to see the objects. But also, randomly typing.
I mean, you are going to place in at least a squirrel, right?
Oh, of course. Come on.
Yeah.
Have you met me?
Yes.
Obviously. What do you think of me?
As A. Wilton points out, it's market research being perpetually online.
Exactly. See, it's nice to have the support. So
what would we do if it weren't for the support of chat?
I just put in penguin and I was like, I should be more specific.
Yeah, here are all the penguins. Here's all the penguin stuff.
So for shelters, we have two options.
Mm-hmm.
We have the red roof.
Okay.
Or we have log shelter.
Ooh, that's pretty big though.
It is big.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a big enclosure. And also
Yeah.
I can sink it into the floor.
It's true. I don't know. I think I like the red one better.
The red one?
Yeah.
What I think is cute is because it's on the sand, it makes it look like a little beach umbrella.
It does. Yeah, that's what I thought that as well. Like it looks like it I don't know. To me, it looks like it fits better.
Okay, we can go with that.
Nice and shady. If they need it. Heather even says that they've used it for penguins in the past.
Heather always one step ahead of us.
Yes.
What would we do without her?
Agreed. I was about to say, actually.
I mean,
Yeah,
we say it
so-
every time when we're getting ready for stream. We'll be sitting here, getting started, we'll hit go live, and then we look in the chat, we say Heather arrived, and we're like, oh, what would we do without her? She's always here.
Oh, one swimming.
Look at him go.
Yay.
Oh, I love them. Oh, they're so cute. Look at the
They
penguin.
are adorable. Just floating majestically through the water. Oh,
Just.
it's Penguin Jesus.
It's now the floor, and I'm stuck in it. What?
Oh no.
What have I done to my camera?
Oh no. What have you done to your camera?
I don't know,
Oh no.
but I'm having a dilemma. There we go.
Oh.
I zoomed too much in, and it wouldn't let
Yeah.
me zoom out.
Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out.
Penguin Jesus was like, you
Penguin
can't see
Jesus.
what's happening. You can't see what's happening. You saw nothing. But little do they know we're recording.
You didn't see anything.
Well, on that note, back to being paused.
Just stay in the water and we'll be fine.
It'll be fine. So, we need more coverage. We need enrichment for them.
Yep.
I now don't have enough sand.
Oh no.
What?
Oh, it's because you put in the shelter, probably?
Maybe?
Mm.
I'm also wondering if it's the bottom down here now that I've expanded it. If it
Could be.
needs...
Could be. But yeah, I mean, you've got plenty of soil to erase, or that you can erase if you need to. So just click in some more sand and you should be good to go, I think. There we go, all green.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Is there still enough dirt here?
It looks like it.
Yes. I'm about to be very particular.
Don't go heavy on the soiling now.
No, don't worry. I'm gonna adjust it because I'm gonna adjust this area to all be sand.
All right.
Because I like to always have the area where the keepers walk look
to be a little
soil
bit-
trodden.
Yeah, a little bit darker to be like pushed down. Yeah.
I like it to look soil trodden.
Mhm.
So do that and then double check they're happy. Cool.
Looks like it.
Gonna hit
Zola
play
should
to make
be.
sure that doesn't.
Yep.
We're good. Now, they need enrichment, they need food, they need various other things to have a lovely penguin-y time.
Yeah. Penguin life seems cool.
Right! To be a penguin.
Unless you get eaten by whatever eats penguins.
Lots of things. So, water pipe in every enclosure, because I'm biased.
Good.
And
It's a good enrichment to have, I think.
I like it. Don't know where to place it. Maybe like just near the water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in case they need to, I was going to say shower off or something.
The idea that we're accidentally like making this a
They're
little beach
drinking from it,
enclosure.
aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they drink from it, but at this point it's like, okay, we have their beach umbrella where they whenever they want to get shower off before they go back and lie down.
We know it's actually for food. We're just joking.
Yeah, we're aware, don't worry. We're just role-playing our penguin's life.
Yeah, as Plastic Swans points out, we're making the Penguin Leisure Center.
Penguins need fun too.
Exactly. They do.
Okay, where do I stick food to make this even? See, I normally like to stick it... Will it fit in this corner? There's a penguin in the way.
There's a penguin in the way. Oh, wait, you got it.
We got it. Let me place it through it. But I normally like to try and stick it somewhere quite near the entrance. One, so as guests can see, and two, so as keepers could reach it easily.
That's a very good attitude to have to food placement.
Making sure it's not levitating, so chat can't call me out again.
Should we have an underwater feeder as well so they can feed under the water?
I like the way you think.
Thank you. I do try my best sometimes.
We can... I like you said sometimes. On occasion.
Sometimes I try like 75%.
Honestly, yeah, relatable. It's too tiring to try 100% of the time.
Exactly.
Right, so for enrichments, we have a little mirror mobile,
Mm-hmm.
which is very cute.
So they can admire themselves.
We have a disco ball in case they want to have a party.
Penguin party, good.
I used to have one of these in my childhood bedroom.
A lot of people did, I think, because I remember at least 3 or 4 people I knew when I was a kid who had those as well.
It's a very 90s thing. That and
Yes.
lava lamps.
Yeah, for sure.
We have the bubble machine.
Bubble machine, classic.
We have just a block of ice.
Cool.
Or a block of frozen fish.
Nice.
I feel like this one's a definite yes.
Yeah, since it's fish and frozen.
Yeah.
Mm.
Should it be able to float? Probably not. Do I care? No.
Well,
Floats now.
ice floats.
Does ice full of fish float?
I think so, because I've seen ice cubes with things in them that float.
Okay.
You know?
The full of fish was what was throwing me off, but I will trust you on this.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, as far as I can remember, ice cubes with things in them do float.
Okay. I wasn't sure if, because that's a
Also-
lot of fish.
Also, it's your zoo. You make the rules.
I don't know if I make the rules of physics.
You do in this game.
Ah, that's a lot of power. Okay.
I like it.
Some of these are actually floating. Let me just... Nope. Let me... Go away. Let me pick them.
Go away, water. Oh no.
Uh,
Oh no, you did it again.
Stop! Let me select my fish cube.
Yeah, ice is water, fish swim in water, therefore the cube of ice is swimming, not floating, says Alexa in chat.
I like the way everybody thinks. Are these actually... They are all magically floating. Oh, why am I cursed to do this?
Sometimes it's tricky.
And it won't let me select it. We're replacing them.
Okay.
I can't. I've been getting so much better at not having everything magically float.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's supposed to be on the ground, actually. There you go. I think you got it.
We
I
don't
think you got it.
care. We don't care about actuality.
Perfection.
You just said I control physics.
I mean, yeah, you do, actually.
Let me...
How funny would it be if one of them is placed correctly and the other two are floating?
Oh, don't. Can I get...
And then we zoom in, we change the angle. Nailed it.
That's exactly what's happened. You cursed me. No. They're on the water level. It's just the symbol below it, I think.
It looks all right. It looks like
Yeah,
you nailed.
see?
Yeah,
Proof.
you did it.
Proof. It's just the stand making it look otherwise. Right, we have a platform float, but I don't think we have enough space actually for it because it's not a big enough water area.
If you turn it, does that...
I mean,
Oh, you probably...
Right?
Or maybe like
Oh,
that.
just sink it.
Boom.
Okay.
Aha.
I want it to be at a different angle, but we know now that it can be sunk and it can work.
Level Wolf says, unpause and see what happens.
No. We do not unpause anymore. The game is permanently paused. Do we want a sprinkler? Or do we want a
Sure.
bubble machine? I'm
I
feeling
a
like
sprinkler
one...
better.
You like sprinkler better?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they are African penguins, so they probably don't mind the heat as much.
This is true. We could have the sprinkler in the other penguins.
Yes.
We could have the bubble machine here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's stick the bubble machine down.
By the way, I don't know if you remember this from the last time I was here, because we were talking about red pandas a lot, and I mentioned that there was a red panda in a Norwegian zoo that escaped and was luckily found a few days later. And I found a news article about it, and it escaped in 2015, and it was found just before Christmas, or just before New Year's, actually. And then they found it on in a tree in a city suburb outside where the zoo is located.
This is why... Absolutely not. This is why our red panda ended up escaping, isn't it? You cursed us.
They are very good. They are very good climbers, but it was gone for 5 days.
Why?
Oh yeah.
No, it's not going down. I refuse to have it go down if it ruins my aesthetic. But I am giving it a 90s disco ball.
Cool. I like that.
They can have it underneath their enclosure that's absolutely not a beach umbrella.
So they can have like a little dance party. Penguin dance party.
It does the same thing. No, stop it.
Oh no.
It's because, I know why, it's because it's clipping onto the fact that this enclosure is sunk in the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be a way to fix it, actually. If I lower this, will it... That's not what I want to do.
Advanced move. There we go.
If I lower this, will it stop it from clipping through the floor when I put stuff on it?
Fingers crossed.
Let's try it again.
Here we see. Here we go. Moment of truth.
Hey.
Yeah. Did I know that a penguin is colonel-in-chief of the Norwegian Kingsguard? I did know that. That is, I think that was an animal fact.
I did know that.
That was an animal fact that we shared around the time of the aquatic pack as well. Probably one of my favorite animal facts. And there's a great picture of said penguin inspecting, quote unquote, members of the Kingsguard. So they're standing very, very straight and, you know, in their full military uniform. And then there's a penguin just sort of waddling between them.
I do feel bad because I did know its name and now I don't. Can't remember off the top of my head.
Me neither. But it does live in Edinburgh Zoo in Scotland.
Good old butter.
Mm-hmm. Is that the local name for it?
With me and my mates anyway. Some people call it Edina.
All right.
From like, again, folks I know. Just waiting for somebody else from Scotland to come for me being like, that's not what we call it. And I'm like, it's what we call it.
Yeah, Nils Olav is the name of the penguin.
Hey. This penguin is like the come together of both of us.
Exactly.
Because we've got Norway, we've got Scotland.
In Edinburgh, and it's a colonel-in-chief in the Norwegian Kingsguard.
I love this penguin.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I have a big soft spot for Borough. Especially for Edinburgh Zoo. Edinburgh Zoo is where I visited just before I started here.
Oh, cool. I've never been.
We'll go at some point. Jens and Elt's big road trip.
Hell yeah.
Right. See if they are happy.
Oh yeah, boom, just immediately.
Immediately happy. They definitely will not be happy with having, well, they actually technically
Well, they don't need a lot of coverage and like planting stuff.
No, but they do need some rocks because this looks very barren.
It does, yeah.
This looks like they're at a very sad beach. So we do need to change that a little bit, but so far they're looking generally pretty happy. We ignore their genetics. It's not our fault. And now we get on to some rock work. So, which rocks are we thinking? Are we thinking the darker red, or are we thinking the sandy desert rocks?
I feel like it needs to match up with the surface area. So maybe something that's more like deserty. Yeah.
Okay. I need this lighting to be changed so I can see in this corner.
There we go. One happy little rock. Nailed it.
Happy little rocksidents.
Amazing. There are no mistakes, only happy rocksidents. Yes.
I used to do so many of those painting tutorials.
Really?
Yeah, so back in the realm where I did digital art once upon a time when I trained as an artist. I used to do various Bob Ross painting videos, but adapt them to being digital art.
Oh, cool.
And used to recreate them, but digitally.
I've always wanted to try doing one, but I don't want to pay for all the art stuff.
That's fair. I still have an overwhelming amount of it, so if you ever want painting supplies...
Yeah, maybe. There's a couple of suggestions about aquatic rocks as well, faux aquatic rocks. Maybe that can be alongside the fence.
I could, but I have tried to search by everything we specifically like, because when you go on an animal, you can go on their environment and you can pick the filters specifically for what they prefer. So I could put them in, but I do like to try and stay true to the filters.
Makes sense. And in my experience, just placing down rocks it will look good anyway.
Yeah.
In this game.
That's one of the things that, like, me and the community very much agree on. It's like me, the community, placing far too many rocks.
When in doubt, rocks.
Yeah.
When in doubt, rocks rock.
Obsessive rock placement is the mark of playing PlanElt Zoo.
Oh, that's a nice one. Ooh, that's a very big one. Yeah.
Let's get a big rock in here. But now I need to like phase it out, otherwise it's going to look too big.
Never take your rocks for granted, says Margin Walker.
It's good life advice.
I'm trying very hard to think of rocks pun now. Rock puns now. But
well, the chat has to do me proud. I've started the pun tradition.
it's a nice little area you've got. It's like a party area with their flashy lights. Disco
Oh
lights.
yeah, we've got the disco lights here as well.
Welcome to Party Rock Central.
It's Party
Get it?
Rock.
Get it? Because there's rocks.
Penguins grooving in the house tonight.
Nice.
I actually like that this sticks out into the water a little bit.
Yeah.
Doesn't stick out at a nice angle though.
I mean, you
Maybe
could
I
try
like it
rotating. Try rotating, see how it goes.
It's on auto rotate, but
Mhm.
I'm liking the way it's, if it is here, I just need it to be a little bitty further out, but not too much.
Nailed it. Right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even says they've got the puns covered. We don't have to quarry.
Thank you. You're being shown up, Jens.
Yeah, I'm trying very hard, but it's difficult because I'm trying to, do commentary about what you're building, but also think of rock puns.
That's community management, God mode.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the real challenge. They just like bring you into a room and they're just like, oh no, rock puns immediately. Now.
This enclosure is, this habitat's a rockin'.
Oh, Jens.
What?
That was awful.
I think it was good. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Mm-hmm.
A classic, a classic.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I'm enjoying getting these rock anecdotes while I place them. Thank you, chat.
Something sand. I'm not going to go for the Anakin Skywalker reference. That would be too cheap. This stream rocks. Absolutely, it does.
Don't go through the back. I don't like it when it does that too much.
Fossil, there's a rock pun in there. Yeah.
See, I don't know if it's the...
Can't stand all these puns. Thank you, Alexa.
Oh, Alexa, that's good. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a front runner is a good one. But yeah, I don't know if it's Scottish bias in me, but anytime this comes up, I don't go rocks. I always just end up going back to, that's a nice boulder.
That's a nice boulder, yeah. This is a very punny stream. Well, that's why they call me the Punisher.
Do they?
What?
Oh, this is because... So, I was Elta Ninja and Fran is Bunny. You're getting stuck with that name now.
There are worse things to be called in this world.
I'm going to make you update your Twitter handle.
All right, sure. I'll do it. That's a 5-minute penalty for bad punmanship.
Unforgivable.
Insert Darude Sandstorm. Yeah.
That's a bop.
We're not going to do that. That is a bop, but we don't want to be caught up in any copyrights issues.
Yeah, please do not copyright strike us.
Good one from Eben. They might be getting sentimental.
Ooh, that's a niche one.
That's very good.
That was very left wing. That one gets an applause.
Left wing, and they're penguins.
It just keeps on going.
It's a pun-gwyn enclosure or habitat.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot.
It's a good one. I like that one too.
I'm very proud right now.
So let me see the full sort of rock face that you made at the back there.
Only at the back so far.
Nice. I mean, it's
But we
looking good.
have,
Yeah.
we have a little rock area.
Nice and
kinda
rocky.
Like scattered it out so it's got some variation. But what I'm thinking is I'll put a little bit of rock, low rock in this corner and just around here, just to blur out this like hard sand edge.
Just Goron says, hope you don't run out of rocks. I hear getting new ones can be boring. But I don't mind.
The end saved it.
That last one was my name, so.
Well done. You're allowed to be proud of yourself.
Thank you. Sometimes.
That was better than a rockin' pun.
I mean, they can't all be winners, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott.
I feel like every week these streams just get slightly more chaotic.
It's fine.
Especially now that we've been holding them later. It feels like we're just
There's
so
that
many
end
coffee.
of day. There's that end of day energy. We've
Yeah.
been going.
We've got end of day energy, plus all of us are normally like hyped up on caffeine.
Yeah. The whole rock population is going to go extinct. That's a good one. Chaos is fun, Heather. I agree.
I also agree. As one of the team's primary perpetrators of chaos, I very much agree.
Those are some nice boulders.
That's a nice boulder.
I think these penguins appreciate the boulders as well.
I hope so. I hope they like what I'm doing for them.
And then there's just one penguin coming in and going, I hate sand. It's coarse, it's rough, it gets everywhere.
Get to my flippers.
Yep. Flippers and my little feetsies.
They do have very cute little feetsies.
Mm-hmm. Baby Beaver, welcome to the stream.
Welcome, welcome. I would apologize in advance for the fact that this has become the pun stream, but you know, I'm not sorry for it.
It's fine.
I love a good pun.
Me too. I love a bad pun too, as you've heard during the stream.
Where does the line fall between pun and dad joke?
I think they overlap. I think it's almost like in the Venn diagram of dad joke and pun, it's almost a full...
It's almost a full circle?
It's almost a full circle. There's like slight, like on the sides, there's like a slight, not full overlap, but yeah, it's almost a full overlap, almost a full circle.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know what that says about me making bad puns that probably double as bad dad jokes.
It's okay, you're a cat dad. That counts.
Yes. They're only dad jokes once you're a parent. That is very true. Otherwise, they're just bad jokes, I guess. The rest of the circle is filled in by uncle jokes. I am an uncle, so I can make uncle jokes. That's true. I will stick to that instead.
We are both the cool games industry
relative, yeah.
Relative.
There's a good one here from Lex the Hex. Marvelous puns so far.
I like it. Good job.
Way to go. Thank you, Lex the Hex.
I'm impressed that people are still managing to come up with fresh ones.
Unlike these rocks that are not fresh. No? Yeah.
What?
I've been liking these puns. Because sometimes rocks have lichen on them.
Okay.
That's how you pronounce it, right? It's not lichen.
Oh God, don't ask me.
I think it's lichen.
I've not taken geography since I was like 12.
See, that's the downside to being, to learning a language and like reading it but not hearing words be pronounced, because then, yeah, you might end up saying lichen instead of lichen. If that is the, I don't know. I'm assuming lichen is the correct way to pronounce it.
I have no idea. I took history. God knows. Geography was never my like, it's actually a running... I'm really glad none of my friends are in this stream right now, like in the chat, so as they cannot call out how bad my geography actually is, because it's...
According to Just Goron, we are scraping at the bottom now.
This is when somebody's going to come in left field with just an absolutely great one.
Someone comes in with a complete banger, and we just go, "Yep, that's it. Bye."
No more puns.
Yeah.
It has peaked. Now I'm just working on slowly framing right around here.
Yeah, it looks nice. Nice framing.
Thank you.
Something comes along and just boulders us over. No, that doesn't work.
It works depending on how you spell it. If you B-O-W-L, boulders.
Yeah, boulder, yeah. Please stop, don't make me gravel. We're soon to hit rock bottom for sure. I like it, keep them coming, keep them coming.
I'm genuinely impressed.
Scraping at the bottom, that's where the lichen is.
I feel like so many people are just like way more knowledgeable about rocks than me.
Oh, here we go. Puns are great. The bolder, the better.
That's good. Chat's really doing me proud today.
Shout out to Trade Baby for coming up with that one. That was a good one.
Chat really is doing me proud today.
It's because we were born in the Stone Age.
We've had the Stone Age. We've had Penguin Jesus. We've just got all the periods here today.
Would you call these the rocks of ages? No, that's a bad one. I'm sorry.
It's not awful. We've had worse.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like I could have done better. These puns are solid. Rock solid. Can't take these puns for granted. They are pretty great. Do I know where stones sleep? No, I don't know where stones sleep. Something about a quarry or... Oh, and a bed? Bed of rocks? Rock
Ooh,
bed?
rock bed, that would make sense.
Mm. Probably something like that. Where do rocks sleep? On a rock bed. Bedrock. Bedrock. There we go. That's, yeah, in bedrocks. There we go.
I like that you were like working this out yourself.
Sometimes I just wanted to get to it before Eben told me. Nicely done. I like what this habitat looks really good.
Thank you. We're getting there.
I don't think we need to raise the barrier at the back there because I don't think they're going to climb up all the rocks and get out, right?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Are penguins known for their climbing?
I don't think they are, but they do like hop now and again, don't they?
Hop and climb are two very different things.
I'm sure it's fine. They might just... I mean, I've seen some of them swim and then sort of jump out of the water, but I don't think they do that here. This is a nice looking habitat, gotta say.
Thank you, thank you. With every habitat, I get just a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. And this doesn't take away any of their like requirements. You don't have to like add in more sand or stuff like that after placing down all these rocks.
Shouldn't do. It can sometimes take away some of the habitat size, but our habitat was so big that shouldn't really be a problem.
Hopefully their traversable area will still look good to them.
Yeah, especially because a lot of the rock that I am placing is around this edge.
Yeah.
But the enclosure was very large, so I'm hoping that it won't cause problems.
Big rock.
Too big for area.
Yes. What do you call a gorilla with no ears?
Oh God, what?
Anything you want, because he can't hear you.
See, I should have seen that one coming. Has this now progressed from rock puns to just animal, like, Christmas cracker type jokes?
Yes. It's just become anti-jokes.
Anti-jokes. Jokes that are so bad you just will not laugh.
No, you'll still laugh. It's just they're different kinds of humor. It's the footprint in the butter thing.
It's the what?
Okay, how do you know an elephant has been in your refrigerator?
How?
Because of the footprints in the butter.
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't like the angle this is lying at. I want it turned the other way.
Just flip it.
That's what I've done.
Yeah.
I just needed to change the placement first.
Goatee.
Is this... it's enough that it's barely... I really don't like it when stuff sticks through the glass too much.
Yeah, I see it. It sort of breaks the barrier. No, that's a bad one.
I like that you're censoring yourself.
I mean, I know they can't all be bangers, but when they're absolutely terrible, then I know not to. I know to tell myself no, they're not good enough. What's green and has wheels? I would like to know this. A green car. Oh, now everyone's just doing riddles now, or like jokes.
I
What's
really,
green and
really,
has
really
wheels?
want to know.
I really want to know. What do you call a fish with no eyes? Blind? What?
I don't know, that just amused me.
What's green and has wheels? Grass. I lied about the wheels.
I can't
All
believe
right,
you would lie
sure.
to us. You come into
Yeah.
my stream.
Come into our stream, Goron, with your lies.
Goron can never be trusted.
What do you call a fish with no eyes? A fish.
That one I know.
Good one.
A classic.
What animals likes walls? Walrus. What did the egg do when it saw the frying pan? It cracked. Cracked, fried.
Cracked a yolk.
Yes, cracked probably. Why don't crabs love to share stuff? Because they're... It's scrambled. Yeah, that's what the egg did. Why don't crabs love to share stuff? Something crustacean? No, they're old and crustaceans? No.
Crustacean.
Because they're old and crusty.
I wait for the day that I'm old and crustacean.
Oh, God, yeah. Crabs don't like to share stuff because they're, of course, shellfish.
Of course.
Hmm.
I'm disappointed
Amazing.
in you for not getting that one.
Yeah, I should have seen that one coming, honestly. What do you call an animal in a car? I don't know, driven? Oh, God, now it's just riddles. What did the buffalo say to the son leaving for college? Bye, son.
This is genuinely very amusing while I'm sitting doing this, so I'm not complaining.
What do you call an animal in a car? A carpet. Carpet.
Oh, okay.
What do corals get stressed about? I don't know. What do corals get stressed about? Corals get stressed about current events. I know. It's like the thing is, I know like half of these, and yet.
I'm really amused when you like groan in exasperation.
While also making terrible puns. Yeah.
Yeah.
When doctor says I'm not allowed to use a headset, he says I'm hearing voices. That is a very good one, if I'm being honest.
I am very impressed with our community's animal joke knowledge.
Me too. I am wondering though if someone's just sitting there with a Chrome tab open, going like animal puns.
At least one person has to be, surely. I'm just like, I do not believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do not believe that Between Two Gays, some of our influencers, are in the chat. But Ryan,
They're not.
they're a partner
aware.
channel,
Right.
and Ryan is one of the two. And they have frequently just been like, "L, the puns. Stop with the puns. They hate how much I do it on social, so they would hate this stream." And I'm going to be so amused if they watch this back. Because if they watch this back, they're going to be sitting there exasperated the entire time. And then they're going to get to this point where I call out that they hate them.
And then they're going to be in your Twitter DMs.
Oh, DMs? I don't think they would even give me DMs. I think it would just be me getting tagged, be like, "Did you make me sit through all of this?" I feel like they would take straight to public call out for that one. Do I keep this tiny little bit of sandbank? Or
I mean, it looks all right. I think it's a nice sort of break, but if we come back at some point and we think, it doesn't look good enough, then we can just fill it in, I think.
yeah, that's a good plan. I am going to move this one because
It's sticking out.
it's sticking out and I don't like that.
How do dogs react to a tree bark? I mean, they probably bark back, I'm assuming. Some puns are bare, but these ones are unbearable. No, not all of them. Jurassic says, they're back. What did I miss? How many squirrels did Eltanin put down?
I haven't placed any
We still
squirrels.
need to place down a squirrel in this habitat. After
I have been good in this stream so far. I haven't
after we fix all the rocks.
Yeah, after I adjust the rocks so they're not sticking out, because otherwise it will drive me crazy.
Just slide it on in.
They don't have to be perfect. Like, I don't mind just a little bit, but...
You got an alert.
Did I?
For the... Well, I think on the habitat.
I will look in a minute.
Yeah.
Right now is rock time.
All about the rocks.
All about the very particular rock placements.
Yes. What did the lion say to the antelope? Nice to meet you.
That one's morbid.
That is a bit morbid, yeah, but...
I appreciate it. But for antelope.
Yeah, Pim Wilmink has the right idea. Rocks. Never enough rocks.
Okay, oh, wrong arrow.
Nice.
This one I want to be careful with because
Yeah,
if I move it too much in one direction.
Don't click the green one.
It's also if I move it too much in one direction, it'll stick out the other side.
Yeah, careful.
But no, I think we're good. And then it's just this one here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Doesn't matter, it's only a little bit.
Oh, there's still some sticking out. Ah, you didn't fix it. Fix it.
Which one did I fix?
Fix it. That one.
It's only a little bit.
I thought this was important to you.
I mean, it is, but I'm trying to be less neurotic. I will have it on record that this was not me this time.
Saved.
Okay.
How to stick out intentionally, call it habitat immersion. It's a zoo design.
We could, but the whole point was we were going to decorate the outside of the glass in certain areas.
Yeah.
So I don't want it to blur. Right.
Yeah, everything looks real nice here now.
Let's hit play. Make sure they're still happy.
Mm-hmm. I think you might need to click the habitat itself.
I was just checking the penguins first.
Yeah. Yeah, one alert.
What alert? Is it because they don't have any food?
Yeah, food or bedding.
I mean,
Looks
they have.
Why did the cow cross the road? To get to the movies. That's a good one, actually.
It is a classic.
Mm-hmm. I mean, my favorite is always why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. Also a classic.
Also a classic.
Stone cold banger.
Stone cold banger. Okay.
Like this habitat, just full of stone. This habitat's a stone cold banger.
You have bedding now.
Apparently not enough.
Also, you would have food, but that's the keeper's fault, not mine. You have food. Just go get this. Work for it.
That's enrichment. That's not enough.
Work for it.
Do I know what a chicken's favorite app is? No. What's brown and sticky? A stick.
A stick.
Yeah. What's green and sounds like a carrot? Yeah.
What's black and white and red all over?
I'm not sure I want to answer that on this stream.
A newspaper.
All right. Wait, why is it red?
Just gonna wait for you to get it. Hint, not the color.
Oh, I think I get it. Is it politically red?
No, read as in like you read a newspaper.
Oh, red. Oh, God. Oh, I'm so dumb. What was I saying earlier? Yeah, what's brown and sticky? Brown and sticky? A stick? What's green and sounds like a carrot? A parrot. And I know not all parrots are green, but that's what makes the joke go. So there.
This is still just being like, no bedding, which is definitely a lie.
Maybe they need different bedding? I mean, food is coming.
Yeah, food is on its way. Have you not already put it down?
Doesn't look like it.
Doesn't look like it, but...
Yeah, because someone came in, did a thing. Maybe we need to move it closer to the gate.
Does it just need to be further up? No? Please, my penguins are hungry.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it has something to do with the quality of the food.
Potentially. Here's the keeper again.
Mm-hmm.
See if they complain for a specific reason or something. Can you not reach it? Just gonna... Yeah! Celebrate!
Celebrate! Do, 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 do. Try a keeper hut near the exhibit. Is there a keeper hut nearby? That's what we need. Keeper hut.
That's a good point.
Keeper hut. Staff facility.
Ah.
Oh. Careful.
Extra typing. Whoopsie. Okay, now I need to decide which kind of look we're going for.
I mean, this is an African penguin.
It is, but it's also beside this other building.
It's true. So yeah, probably good to keep with the architectural style.
Yeah, but I feel like this is too...
Too European. Too Asian. That's not too bad.
That's not too bad. We got the large one instead. Oh no, the large one.
It's very... Ooh, that's a stave church right there. I do like that one.
It's quite cute. What we've got? We've got African one. I don't feel like this fits.
No, not really.
We've got the Indian one.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
We have just the little wooden one.
Yeah, that's nice.
These are pretty neutral.
Yeah. And since it's decorated, people won't be annoyed at seeing it.
Yes.
Hampter also suggests delete and replace the door.
We could try that. I might also need to honestly hire some more keepers.
Probably a good idea.
Elta is about to mature.
Oh, wow. Elta's about to get old.
Thanks. Hiring some more keepers, because at this point we've only got 4 keepers and we have a lot of animals.
All right, so another keeper comes in. He does a thing. And returns. All right, goes to the keeper hut. That might mean that they're getting... Elta is about to become Oldta. Good one.
Thank you. Thank you for managing to work mine. I will keep that in mind for my next birthday.
I do think we've hit rock bottom with the jokes, though.
Well, people seem happy. At the bare minimum. There's a fair crowd, even if right now we can't figure out.
Try replacing the door. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's the keeper with food.
There we go.
Nice. Now they just need to find the proper bedding, I guess. Oh, the ice disappeared.
So you'll replace this. Why must you forsake me this way?
The ice is gone. It is.
It is.
Well,
we
I
were
think-
waiting for it to happen.
Yeah, they probably prioritize the underwater feeder rather than the ground one, which is fine because we like to see them swimming around.
It is. Which did fix this, but it's still not fixed the bedding issue.
No.
Which
I
I'm
don't
not sure why it's doing this. Like you have bedding.
Try to put it somewhere else, maybe?
Yeah, that's nature, not habitat. Like stick some other bedding down elsewhere. Do you want the grass
leaves?
feels wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, just like there. Oh, the penguins are making babies. We get baby penguins. I don't think it'll fit if you place it in the middle of the water.
Perfect.
Yeah, they can just sleep floating on top of the water.
What I was gonna do was work it into some of the rocks, but then I was like, no.
Mm. Yeah, that's nice.
But I am gonna move this since it doesn't really make sense there anymore.
Oh, more penguin babies.
I love the noises they're making. It's very cute.
I can't hear anything, unfortunately.
Sorry. See, I've placed more and it's still not. I'm gonna. But we know it's the door's working because.
Yeah, they're still getting food.
Yeah. Weird. Oh well. The animals are happy.
Yeah,
I don't
they seem
care
to be
what the
doing okay.
habitat says. Look at them. They're happy.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, they just need better food, I think. Aw, look at them. They're so cute, swimming around. It's so cool. It's almost like they're flying when they're swimming around.
Look at them go.
Yeah.
Splishy, splashy friends.
Splashy, splashy friends. I like it. They're very happy.
I think this is a good start to our next area.
Yeah, me too.
And I've done that thing where I've got myself trapped in the water again. There we go.
There we go. Saved. Got out of it.
So, we started building this whole new next area. And I believe the plan, from what other people were saying, is that they want this next section to be more penguins.
Yes. So like sort of a hot and cold area. So that can be the.
That would
Arctic
frame this
penguins.
off area here. So if I let me aligned grid. I need my grid back. That's the raw. We decided to go for stone.
Yeah, rustic bath.
Yes.
Oh, so close. Oh. Yeah.
If we do this, then this means that here, this whole section here can then become the other penguin.
Hey, I like it.
I like it too.
That'll be nice.
And then we'll be able to figure out what to put in this area here. This is a good section. We can maybe look at putting a restaurant here. We have this little guest area.
I do like that. Yeah, I was going to suggest maybe some sort of shopping district thing when they come out of the I'm pointing at the screen, but you can't see it obviously. Out of the walkthrough there that you have with the
the
greenhouse and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can have a restaurant in this area, and then off to the right of these trees, some sort of shopping area or something. I think.
Yeah. I think this area will be guest facilities.
Yeah.
And then this area we can just detail with some maybe little features, other plant life, maybe put some flower beds and stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
I like it.
Yeah.
And with that, I think we're probably done in
There's
PlanElt
a baby
Zoo.
penguin.
There's a baby penguin? Okay, we're not
There is
done in
a penguin.
PlanElt Zoo for the week.
We just need to look at the baby penguin.
We do.
Oh, I think oh, there it is. Ah, look at it. Yee, look at it.
Look at them. Oh, it's so cute.
I like that they're kind of fluffy looking.
I love their little baby feathers. Oh, it's so cute. And it's got
That
the
is
bubbles
adorable.
behind it. It's so cute. I like how the coloring's a bit different. Really
Yes.
emphasizes the little fluffy baby effect.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to try and say that. I feel like I'll
Cucumber?
butcher it. You did a good job.
Mm. I don't know if it's actual. I don't know.
No, but that was a good attempt.
Thank you. I tried.
People are saying to name it. We could replace the name. What should we name the baby penguin?
Pingu?
Somebody did ask earlier. That I have caps lock on.
Yeah. Ingu. There we go.
There we go.
Newt.
Noot.
Pungull.
Oh no. We have two babies. This one
We
could
have
be
two babies.
Pungull.
Pingu and Pungull. There we go.
Like this?
Or is that... No, I think that's 2 exclamation points.
Wait, Penguin.
Punguin.
Penguin the penguin.
No, it was Pungu. Yeah, so it was Punguin and Pingu. There we go.
We've got Pingu and Penguin.
Nice. Like it. Newt.
And Penguin's gold star.
Yay!
It's a gold star penguin. I'm going to be going home and all night I'm just going to be like, Newt.
That's wonderful.
It's going to be stuck in my head. I'm just going to be sitting there. It's going to be 3 a.m. and I'm just going to be going to myself like, Newt. And with that,
And on that bombshell.
we are back to just us. So thank you for joining me on another Planet Zoo stream. It's been chaotic.
It's been great.
I'm enjoying the energy this has brought.
I love this energy. I want
seeing a
more
few
of this
comments.
energy. I want to feed off this energy for the rest of the day.
I'm seeing several comments that other people have been enjoying it, that they like our dynamics. So to me, that sounds like an excuse to have you back.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. It's
We should
set
do
in.
that.
I will definitely be bringing you back because we need to continue our penguins. See what else we can develop here. Have some more fun in PlanElt Zoo.
Does this mean we're now a dynamic duo?
Potentially, but you might have to fight Fran for which duo is the more
yeah.
dynamic. And Fran has brought up that she knows how to use nunchucks.
Oh, wow.
That was brought up in a stream.
Yeah, I don't think I can compete with nunchucks, unfortunately.
But to be fair, you do know archery.
I do know archery. That's true.
And I feel like you've got the one up if you've got long distance.
That's...
You snipe.
Yes, I think I saw this on Twitter once where someone said archery is just stabbing people from a distance, which is accurate, but...
That might be why I like it so much. It's a good vibe. Because I've always loved archery, but not like guns.
Sure.
Maybe that's why. But nonetheless, for people who do not know or who weren't here earlier when we were talking about this gap in PlanElt Zoo is still in our fairy tale area and has been left for a community competition we are still running until Friday, later in the day, so you've still got a good bit of Friday if you would like to enter. It is roughly 80 metres squared, but maybe aim just a bit smaller than that if you want to be on the safe side. And you can build anything you want, whether it be a decorative item, a staff facility, a guest facility, whatever you think would suit. And whichever design we like most is going to get featured, and also the winner will get sent a Planet Zoo penguin plushie. So
Yeah.
it's a great way to get one of our exclusive plushies. You can only tend to get them here in our streams. They're very cute.
It's a very cute plushie. They're very fluffy.
They're very
and
soft.
Mm.
And it'll be the perfect way to christen our new little penguin exhibit. It's so odd seeing this like alternate after all the greenery. It's really starting to become a zoo.
Yes. I do.
Sorry,
You've done a great job on everything you've made so far, and the penguin habitat looks amazing.
Thank you, I appreciate it. And with that, it is probably time to call it another night. So thank you once again for being here, Jens.
Of course.
I appreciate
Thank you for
it.
having me.
Anytime. And now I'm going to jump across. I'm going to see who's still here, give a few shout outs to people. I'm seeing Jay Rassick stuck around for another stream. Thank you so much for always being so engaged. Thank you for all your wonderful puns. Thank you to everyone for your wonderful puns that have been amusing me the entire way while I've been doing all my rock formations. Thank you again to Heather, who is always just a massive support. Thank you to Eben, to Swifty, to Goron, everybody that I've been seeing come here and join in every week. I'm loving the little community we're building in PlanElt Zoo and with these community streams. I've been having so much fun streaming with you guys every week, and genuinely it's the highlight every time of my week, and it makes moving down to Cambridge even more fun. So hopefully I will see you again next week. Until then, guys, gals, non-binary pals, have a good night. Bye.